Welcome back, Sapiens. You have survived the step of this journey. You acknowledged the wreck, and you stood in the ruins of your old life. But today, we move beyond mere reflection. Today, we begin the mechanical, biological, and psychological process of rebuilding. We don't just talk about change anymore. We initiate the deep cellular rewiring for it. What you are feeling right now, that heavy anxiety, that constant internal noise, that desperate urge to crawl back to your old habits, is what I call the friction of change. It is a biological battle occurring inside your nervous system. Your brain is a machine designed for efficiency, not for your happiness or your success. It prefers the path of least resistance. When you try to change, you are fighting against millions of years of evolution. It is the destruction of a version of you that was no longer serving your survival or your potential. Why does it feel so difficult right now? Because your old self is fighting for its very existence. It is terrified of the person you are becoming. But remember this clearly, the CEO is coming back to the building. The ancient will that has been dormant inside your DNA is reclaiming its throne. To understand why we need this 48-hour protocol, you must understand your brain's architecture. Most of your daily decisions are controlled by the basal ganglia, the seat of habits. Your prefrontal cortex, the part that wants success, is currently weak. It has been drowned out by constant stimuli. In this protocol, we are going to physically shrink the influence of the habit brain and expand the power of the executive brain. This is not motivation. This is neuroarchitectural surgery. Your brain is currently hijacked. It is addicted to the cheap, synthetic pleasure of the digital age. In a world of infinite scrolling, your focus has been shattered into 1,000 pieces. For the first 24 hours of this protocol, we are going to starve the junkie inside you. This means no social media, no entertainment, no stimulants, no junk food, absolutely no digital scrolling of any kind. This is the radical isolation of the mind. You must understand that your attention is the most valuable resource you possess, and right now, you are giving it away for free to people who do not care about your future. You are bleeding focus every time you pick up that device. You are allowing strangers to dictate the state of your nervous system. Why is this dopamine blackout necessary? Because dopamine is the currency of focus. When your brain is flooded with cheap dopamine from 15-second videos and instant notifications, you lose the ability to focus on complex, long-term goals. You have become a slave to the now at the expense of your future. By removing the noise, you finally begin to hear the signal of your own ambition. This is not about being productive yet. It is about clearing the toxic waste from your reward system. You must undergo a neurological fast to regain your humanity. You are resetting the baseline of what you find exciting and what you find meaningful. In the first 6 hours of this silence, you will feel restless. In the next 12 hours, you will feel bored beyond belief. Your brain will scream for a distraction. It will try to convince you that this is pointless. It will tell you that one quick look at your messages won't hurt. This is the moment of truth. You must not flinch. Embrace that silence. That silence is where your original strength resides. That boredom is the fertile ground where your new identity will grow. When you stop chasing the next hit of dopamine, your receptors begin to reset. Your sensitivity returns. Your sensitivity returns. Suddenly, the simple things start to matter again. The idea of working on your business, studying a new language, or reading a complex book doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like a grand opportunity. You are no longer chasing shadows. You are beginning to build a legacy. At hour 24, we force the body to lead the mind. We are primal beings designed for struggle, movement, and physical survival. We were never meant to sit in a soft chair for 16 hours a day staring at a glowing blue light. When your body is stagnant, your mind becomes a swamp of negative thoughts. Intense physical exertion is not an option in this protocol. It is a fundamental requirement. You must push your body to the point where your internal voice tells you to stop. And then you must continue for 5 more minutes. You are proving to your mind that the body is the servant, not the master. You are physically crushing the laziness out of your system. When you push your body to its absolute limit, when your muscles burn and your lungs are gasping for air, your brain releases a powerful protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Scientists call this the miracle grow for your brain. It is the biological glue that helps you forge new neural pathways. It makes your brain plastic, meaning it becomes capable of learning new habits and discarding old ones at a rapid pace. By engaging in high-intensity movement, you are literally signaling to your DNA that the hunt has begun. You are signaling that you are no longer the prey of your own fluctuating emotions. You are now the predator of your destiny. You are clearing out the mental fog with the heat of physical fire. You are training your nervous system to stay calm under pressure. This is how we rewire the ancient machinery of your survival. Every drop of sweat is a down payment on your future self. As you move into the final stages of the first 36 hours, your perspective will begin to shift. The world will look sharper. The colors will seem brighter. Your thoughts will be more linear and focused. This is because you have cleared the cache of your mental computer. You have removed the background apps that were draining your energy and stealing your focus. You are no longer reacting to the world. You are preparing to act upon it. This clarity is the weapon you have been missing. It is the difference between a man who survives and a man who thrives. Now, we prepare for the final and most critical phase. In the final 12 hours of this 48-hour protocol, we architect your new reality. Take a physical pen and a piece of paper. Do not use digital tools. Digital tools invite distraction and a shallow level of thinking. Writing by hand engages a different part of your brain, the reticular activating system. This system acts as a filter for your brain, deciding what information is important and what can be safely ignored. By physically writing your goals, you are telling your internal system, "This is what I want you to look for in the world." You are programming your internal radar for success. You are creating a physical anchor for your ambition. You are making your dreams tangible. Write down your 3 non-negotiables. These are not soft goals. They are the sacred laws of your new life that you will never break, regardless of how tired, bored, or stressed you feel. Whether it is waking up at 5 a.m., exercising for 1 hour, or working on your primary project before touching your phone, these laws are absolute. You must treat them with the same respect a soldier treats his orders. Your brain is now clear from the dopamine blackout and sharp from the physical movement. This is the precise moment to install the new operating system of discipline. You are no longer negotiating with yourself. You are no longer waiting for motivation to strike. You are executing. The CEO is not asking for permission. The CEO is giving orders. Understand that discipline is not a prison. It is the key to the gates of your potential. Without it, you are a leaf in the wind, moved by every external force and every internal whim. With it, you are a mountain. The world can scream at you, the winds can blow, but you remain unmoved. This 48-hour window has given you a glimpse of that mountain. It has shown you that you are capable of enduring discomfort for a higher purpose. It has shown you that you are stronger than your excuses. You must realize that the world around you is designed to keep you average. Every app, every advertisement, and every entertainment outlet is engineered to keep you in a state of passive consumption. By completing this protocol, you are declaring war on that system. You are stepping out of the herd and into the arena of excellence. This journey is not for everyone, but you have already proven that you are not like everyone else. You have the courage to face the silence and the strength to endure the burn. The 48 hours are coming to an end. You are not the same person who started this protocol. You have felt the friction of your old self dying. You have survived the blackout of your addictions. You have reclaimed the power of your physical body. You have realized that you are not your thoughts. You are the one who observes and directs those thoughts. You have stepped out of the fog and into the light of awareness. This is only the beginning of the Phoenix Protocol. You now have the fundamental tools. You have the backing of neuroscience, and most importantly, you have the momentum. Momentum is the most powerful force in the universe for a human being. Once you have it, protect it with your life. Do not let small distractions steal your massive progress. Your life is no longer a series of accidents or a collection of reactions to external stimuli. It is now a series of intentional executions. Every hour is a choice. Every choice is a brick in the temple of your future. Do not let the world pull you back into the fog of mediocrity. Do not let the distractions of the masses become your distractions. Do not let the small minds of others dictate the scale of your vision. You have tasted the clarity of the primal mind. You have felt the power of the ancient will. You know what it feels like to be in control. Hold on to it, protect it, build upon it every single day. The world needs the version of you that is currently rising. You are the architect, the builder, and the protector of your destiny. Remember that greatness is not a destination. It is a consistent mode of operation. You have the power, you have the clarity, and now you have the command. Stay grounded. Stay primal. Rise.